Hey guys, today I am going to make cheesy bruschetta chicken, which is going to be seasoned up chicken, cooked, and then topped with some sliced mozzarella cheese, baked in the oven, and then homemade bruschetta over the top. So yummy. You can serve it with some rice or pasta for a complete meal. And just so you know, all of my recipes and ingredients are right here on my YouTube channel below this video. If this is your first time watching, I am just a mom of 7 kids, ranging in ages from 5 to 25. I have a ton of cooking experience and I have great recipes to share, so that's why I started this channel. So I hope that you like them, I hope that you try them, and I really hope that you share with friends and let me know how ththings turn out. We are gonna start with the bruschetta. I have 4 tomatoes here. And basically for bruschetta, it's chopped tomatoes, and there's different variations, but it's chopped tomatoes, garlic, basil, and olive oil, salt, and pepper. Really simple, really basic. And most people serve bruschetta over toasted bread, which is awesome, but in this case, we're gonna put it on top of the cooked chicken. Really good recipe, and it's actually low fat other than the cheese, which, you know, we all need a little cheese in our life, right? So I'm gonna finely chop the tomatoes, okay? And I'm trying to keep some of the seeds out so that it's not too watery. Okay, I'll get the rest of these chopped and I'll be right back. Okay, so the tomatoes are all chopped, and the next thing is olive oil, and I'd say about a tablespoon of olive oil. And I have 2 cloves of garlic. One teaspoon of salt. And some black pepper. And of course, the best ingredient going in, fresh basil. My sister just gave me a beautiful basil plant for Mother's Day. And I mean, look, these leaves are huge. I love them. So of course I could chop it by hand, but you know, I just love this little grinder. It minces it nice and tiny and it's great. So pack it in there. That was 10 basil leaves. And we just grind away. Okay, and then mix it. And we're gonna set this aside to go on the chicken when it's done. Wow, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna get the frying pan ready for the chicken. Okay, so I have 6 chicken breasts that I'm gonna cook, and I have this electric frying pan, but you can use, you know, a skillet that's big enough. So a tablespoon of olive oil. Okay, and now we're gonna season it. So I have Mrs. Dash chicken seasoning, which obviously I love Mrs. Dash spices, they're so good. I'm gonna do a ½ a teaspoon over the top, and then when we flip it, I'm gonna do another ½ teaspoon. And a ½ a teaspoon of salt evenly over each piece. Same thing, when we flip, we're gonna do the spices all over again. Some black pepper. And garlic powder, I'm not gonna measure, but basically ½ a teaspoon. Give the chicken, you know, 3-4 minutes on each side. We'll flip it in a few minutes. Chicken's nice and golden, and I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate our spices. Okay, so that'll be done in a few minutes. If you leave it just a little pink, it is okay because it's gonna go in the oven with the cheese, but you just don't want it too pink. If it's just a little bit. I have preheated the oven to 375, and once this is done, I'm gonna put it in a baking dish, and then we're gonna top it with the cheese and bake it for a few minutes until it's melted. Okay, so the chicken's all done and I have it in the baking dish, and now I have some whole milk mozzarella cheese that I am going to slice up and put on the top. If you want to buy pre-sliced cheese, that's entirely up to you. And you want full coverage, so if you have to slice 2 per piece, then that's okay. Who doesn't love some melted mozzarella cheese? It's good stuff, right? Good stuff. Okay, oh, a little more on that one. So this was an 8-ounce block and I used almost all of it. It's such a soft cheese that sometimes it's a little tricky to cut. Okay, so there we have it. Ooh. So I'm gonna pop it in the oven, like I said, 375 degrees until it's nice and melted. I'm guessing around 5 minutes, but I'm gonna clock it and let you know. Okay, so I baked the chicken at 375 for 5 minutes, and then I put it under the broiler for 3 minutes to melt the cheese better, okay? And it looks amazing. So then we just take our yummy bruschetta topping and put it all over the top as much as you'd like. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna snap a few pictures quick and then I'll come back and take a bite. All right, I'm gonna give it a whirl, the moment of truth. And I'm gonna mute this part because this mic picks up the chewing, okay? So here goes. Wow, that is some yummy stuff. You gotta make it, okay? Let me know how it turns out. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with friends. Thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome day.